installing large format tile in this stand-up shower stall, as well as we're going to carry it across this accent wall and cut around this window. And we're going to carry it all the way around over here to the wall, to the base cabinets for the sinks, over this jacuzzi jet tub. So we started with layout. Layout's the most important part of the job. Everything's going to go off the rest of the thing off of your layout. So you want to make sure you laid it out good. Since we have a jacuzzi jet tub on the other side of this knee wall, this one was a little bit more tricky. So what we got is about a 5-inch rip on the bottom here where you can see our line. And then at the top, we'll still have a decent piece for the top cut. And the tub will also have a decent piece. So we pretty much just worked it out to get the best, results possible for what we have to work with. So we got our center mark, because we're going to start from the center and work our way out like I always do. We're going to be doing a brick pattern on this, just like we did on the floor to match the guy's floor. So we got our center mark, and then this will be our next mark for our brick pattern. This is everyday home improvements, and this is how you tile a shower stall.
So if you want to clean the mud off what we call the whip, just take your hammer and beat it off. You're ready for your next project. Okay, so we went up and down the stairs a couple times with these tile to make little notches like this and to get this first course really good. We're using that river rock for a shower pan, so they're a little high and low spots. So you're going to want to do this first course. You're going to want to make it perfect. We're using a laser line on here, and then we'll move it up to the second course, and then we'll make sure that that's absolutely perfect as well. And then after that, you're pretty much good to go. So now that we got our first ones all trimmed up the way we want them, we're going to go ahead and glue them up. We're using a 1/2-inch notch trowel here because these are large format tile, and it gives you a little more to push the tile in and out for imperfections in the wall. When you're putting your thin set on the wall, you want to make sure that you're going directional, meaning you want all these lines going in the same direction, and that's going to help allow them to collapse easier so you get a good transfer between the tile and your mortar. And then, last but not least, like always, you're going to want to butter the back of your tile. Always butter the back of your tiles.
Once again, we're checking that first course, making sure it's absolutely level, and we're cleaning the grout lines and cleaning the job site surrounding area as we go. Putting our mud on directional, all in one direction. This way it allows those lines to collapse easier and you get a good transfer between the mud and the tile.
Okay, now that we got our second course on, When we got all of our spacers in and our wedges in, you're going to go ahead and take the tool and you're going to tighten it down. I guess it's very important that you don't miss any when you're doing this. You're going to go and then you're going to feel your joints. If they feel good, fine, move on. If it feels like you need to click it more, like here, see if you can get another click out of it.
Be careful.
Yeah, do be careful because these things will snap on you. Pretty good there. Make sure you put these clips in for your next row. We're going to clean that mud off. And then just put your next row in. Clean the mud off. Put your next row in. And that's it. Go on to your next course.
Once again, we moved the laser line up and we checked our course with the level. Always make sure to butter the back of them tile.
What he's doing here is we're installing what's called sluter around the window, and basically it's just a piece of metal trim that is going to be the finished edge where the tile will be getting cut around the window.
I can't stress enough how important it is to keep your grout lines clean and your tile clean.
I like to take the little wedges and I like to clean out the grout lines.
Notice here I put the tile on the wall and then I pop it back off and added a little more mud and put it back on. Perfection is key.
Now that our back wall's done, we're working on the wet wall. We're gonna extend this. This is the Schluter's, the finish edge of the tile for the cut edge. We extended it out to this wall here. So normally we go middle of the wall and out, but in this case, we're gonna go center of our diverter and work our way out there. So it won't exactly be center, but it'll be where we want them to be. And that's it. Pretty much gonna repeat the process. We're gonna get this first one, this first course, which is the most important course. With the laser, we're gonna line it up with the back wall course. We're gonna get this one dry fitted in, make it absolutely perfect. And then we're gonna get our mud out and we'll start gluing them on. And that's it. We're gonna work this wall up. When we get back to cutting these, we'll show you how we do that.
Here we're using an 1 3/8 hole saw to make this cut for the wet wall. We have 6 jets on the wall and a handheld. When I install the corner shelf here, I pitch it just the tiniest bit back into the shower because we don't want water sitting up there. Here I'm removing the wedges from the leveling system from the tile I installed yesterday while I'm waiting for a cut piece, and I'm getting the wall ready for grout in between. Now it's starting to look like something, almost there. Here we're getting all of our stone pieces ready, all our top caps in, and once again, we're making sure that we pitch it just a little bit back into the jacuzzi jet tub here. Here once again, I'm marking out a wall for my 3 3/4 and my 15 3/4, and we're leveling the schluter, which will be our end finished piece for the cut edge of the tile. Off camera, we're installing the LED mirror right now. All right, back to tile.
Here we're grouting. If you want to learn how to grout, I have a video for that as well. I love semi-gloss in bathrooms. Watch how easy the ceiling cleans up.